There's no countdown.
Hey, what it do, my people? It's your boy Jay in the face with a pimp named Step Off,
Hey, what's
aka
up, man?
aka the host with the most, your boy Ali Mo. What it do, my boy?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm up here chilling, man. How you been, man?
How's it been up there in Pimp Land?
Oh, I'm straight pimping, baby. Straight steady pimping, baby. Trying to relax my mind, man.
How
Trying to
many
think about them chicks.
how many hoes you had to slap?
Oh man, I got too many of them. I got too many of them. We got too many not to share,
How the
baby.
rose smell? How the rose smell?
Oh, they smell like roses, baby. They smell all pink, baby. The pimp always gotta have on the pimp acquire, baby. I gotta feel good, man, by myself.
You feeling yourself right now? You feeling yourself right now?
I feel good. I feel good about myself, baby. I feel good, baby. How about you, baby?
Yeah, you look like one of them old slick back niggas. Step off, bitch.
Yo, step off, bitch. That's all I say. Everything match on me today, baby. You see, I got a pink hat, pink glasses, and pink lips, baby.
You
With
said
a pink glove.
step off, step off.
You gotta step off, baby. Step off, pause, baby. Step off, pause, baby.
I can, yo, I can see you strolling down the cruise. Yeah, but step off, Charlie, step
You're
off.
taking you're taking too much time out of my line, baby. You're taking too much time. So step off, baby.
Step off, baby.
Step off, baby.
What it do, my people, man? How was the pimp named Step Off? How was the pimp named Step Off week, man?
Oh man, was straight steady pimping, man. I had to go check out my hoes, man.
Huh?
They was out there wilding out, man. I had to go put them in line, man. So it's a serious, man. Serious, man. I had to go put a few in line, man.
Bro, I'm trying not to laugh, bro, but I can't help it.
Yo, ain't nothing funny, man. I be trying to tell them, bros, ain't nothing funny, man.
Ain't
Stop
nothing
jumping
funny.
in and out of my car like that, man. Slamming my door.
All you need is this right here. All you need is this right here.
Oh man, I got one extra
Will you,
better, man. I got the
you
New
put it
York
right
style one, man. This called
Okay,
New Yorker.
okay.
That's the New Yorker, man. The New Yorker, baby.
All right, today my daughter's birthday, man. We celebrating cookout.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to the little one, man. Flowers goes out to the little one, man. Pink ones, man.
You turn
Always pink ones.
all pink ones.
All pink ones. Smell beautiful, man. Smell beautiful, man.
You watch any movies lately?
Oh man, and then I told you I was watching my bros, man. I couldn't watch the movies, man. The
Yeah,
movies
you had to watch the hoes. The
I was
whole
watching my money, man. You understand? I was watching my money. I was watching it, man. I had to keep my eyes on the prize, man.
All right, you want to jump right into it?
Oh, wait up, man. I ain't really ever tell you what was my weekend, man. I just told you, man.
I thought you said you was with the hoes. I
I
thought you said
was with some of them, man.
you got to slap a couple of hoes.
I had a few of them, man. I had a few. But how was your weekend, man? You just told me.
My weekend, man, just up and down, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It's just up and down. I wish I could be like you and slap some hoes around, but I can't.
Smell beautiful like these flowers, man. Smell real good.
Smell good,
Too good, man. Too good to be true.
man.
But we missing one of the other hosts, man, too, man. Eddie Brock.
Man, Mr. Brock with the Crocs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We missing them. We missing them too much, man. I
You
wish he
know
come.
how you know how it is on this side here.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait. Where are you pimping at?
Where I'm pimping at?
Yeah, where's your pimp headquarters?
All over the world, baby.
Well,
All over the world, baby. I'm an international pimp, baby. I'm
internet.
international, baby.
That's what
Everything
we.
I do is international.
All right, we know your main name is Pimp Name Step Off.
Yes,
But you
man.
have any other AKAs?
AKA whatever you want to call me, man. Alamo, man. Got too many names, man. Too many names. Gotta stay in the streets, man. So you gotta switch up your
You got to give me your international name. I know Pimp Name Step Off is more New Yorkish.
Hey, man. If it ain't pink, it ain't sweet. My stomach is good. I love to eat, man. That's my name. Love to eat, man. A pimp name, love to eat, man.
Oh yeah,
Love to eat, man. Real story, man.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Real
tired of you, man.
story, man.
I'm fucking tired of you.
Yeah. I tell them I need some of them to come over here and see me, man.
He said, "Man,
Some
eat."
we need some ladies and gentlemen to come join our show, man.
Come join us. Let's have fun. Let's have fun today, man. Let's
Smell some of these flowers, man. These flowers smell good. See if you can smell it through the thing. It smell good, man.
What's the scent? What's the scent?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. What's the scent? Beautiful.
Beautiful. It smell my beautiful. You gotta keep it right, man. You gotta stay positive, man.
What's the scent? Beautiful.
Beautiful. You gotta keep it righteous, man. You can't let nothing take the swag down, man. This pimping shit ain't easy, man.
That's the most player shit I've ever heard. He said, "What's that smell? Beautiful."
Beautiful, man. You gotta can't let it take you from out of your place to be, man. Yo,
Oh,
but since my peoples is out there getting me that money, man. Yo, tell me what's up on this today's agenda, man.
today's agenda, pimp named Steppenwolf. Today's agenda is so we got a guy, right? I want to know what you feel, if it's a setup or was this just a typical robbery?
Hold up, pimp. Hold up, pimp. Hold up, pimp. Let me put my
Your rose.
my rolls up, pimp. Hold up, pimp.
All right.
Hold up, pimp. Now we expressing that to my mind again. Expressing that to the pimp again.
Do you feel uh, do you feel like this was a regular robbery or was this a setup? Right? Your typical robbery where they coming for your money, your jewels, and all that because you're a superstar, or was it a setup? Did he owe some money? So the guy name is Brian
Hold on,
Robinson.
hold that thought right there. Pimp got to go get his favorite drink. Hold that thought right there. What you was saying again?
All
What were
right.
you telling Big Pimp?
Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson. He plays for the Washington Commanders now. They name Washington. He was robbed in Washington D.C. by what's supposed to be three guys. Right? They robbed him. They didn't take no money, no jewelry, no nothing, and they shot him in his ass and in his leg.
Come on, man. That sounded suspect, man. You shoot the man in his butt cheeks? That sounds suspect, man.
He's a rookie running back for the Washington Commanders.
And he's a rookie, man?
Yep. I personally, I feel like it's a Michael Jordan. I feel like when Michael Jordan pops passed away, allegedly it was because Michael Jordan was gambling. He didn't pay his debts, and his pops paid for it.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. Everybody know Washington, D.C. is a terrible place to be, man. And you out there.
Yeah.
So you got to understand this man. This man didn't even belongs there. Brian Robinson didn't even belongs there, man. But he's on the football team. So was a setup? I wouldn't know who he was hanging around, man.
All right. So here's the facts around the case that we know so far. The fact so far is that it was three assailants wearing black, right? They didn't rob anything from him. So he didn't lose any jewelry, anything other sorts, right? He said he got robbed, right? He did not give the cops any information. When I mean any information, he couldn't tell you who the guys was, what the guys was wearing, or anything.
You know what it is though. Some brothers obey by the code of the streets. The code of the streets is not to tell on one person. If you seen the person or you not, that's the code of the streets. But he didn't understand that the man is a civilian. He's not in the streets no more. He's out there playing football.
I feel like
so if that happened that way, then you know what happened. Let me take another smell on that.
I feel like it was a setup. He owed somebody money. He's a running back. It's just ironic for me. He's a running back. Listen. He's running back. You could have shot this man anywhere. You shot him in his ass and in his thigh.
Because
you know something about
it. Yo, check this out, bro. What is his contract, man? He could have what is his for sure money?
I believe he was drafted in the first round. I want to say he was top 10 picks, I think.
So what was his for sure money?
It's for sure money. I think for a top 10 pick, I don't quote me on this. I think you start off with at least a M for your rookie contract, an M or two.
Whatever, an M or two. So you mean to tell me he's ready to risk his whole career just for only $2 million, and he's getting more than that if he plays?
Hey, listen.
Come on, man. You gotta tell a pimp something better than that.
we do know that in NCAA basketball and in football that players were getting money on the sideline from other players, from other guys, to try to get them to I want to say allegedly. Let me say allegedly, to enhance their career. So they would get them all the Jordans, the sneakers, the cars, right? While they in college, in hopes that when they go to the NFL, they can pay that money back, right? Now I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't tell you the terms of the situation. I feel personally that that's the situation that occurred. That he got paid. He got paid, and he didn't give him any money. It was like a mob hit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna kill
Okay.
you. We ain't gonna kill you.
Okay.
We
Okay, man. They go in there and rob him. He could have set that up his own self, man. He could have did that to his own place a bit and made it look like somebody else did that to him, man. And
but
like you
but get shot.
you know how many people did that, man?
Get jumped. I get jumped if I had to do it myself. I'm not letting you shoot me.
Yeah. A lot of people did that, to get with their significant other. They was killing them and then getting shot, shooting themselves, and acting like it was a burglary or somebody's home invasion and all of that. So and then you got to understand me
Get it?
personally. What neighborhood was he in, bro?
He was in one of the wild DC neighborhoods.
All right then, man.
The stadium, remember, Washington D.C. around the Capitol is terrible, and I believe the center where they play at is close to the Capitol. I'm not gonna say in the Capitol. I think it's close to the Capitol. So I want to say pretty much where he was at. They say he was like around like a nightclub or something like that, where it happened at. You could be right. It could be one of his. It could be one of his significant others, but I don't know. I don't know how to, bro. To be a your rookie running back, you just entered the league, rookie running back. You didn't even play your first career game yet, and you get shot in your ass and in your thigh. That is too. That's like you being a wide receiver, and then you say you went out to a club, and then somebody came in the back
Yeah.
and you the top wide receiver, and you be like, oh, they jumped me, and then they stomped on my hand, and now my hand hurt. Now it's like, was it a robbery, or did you owe somebody and they was like, all right, sis, you ain't gonna play then. You don't want to do what I'm gonna do. You don't want to do what I'm gonna say, what I tell you to do. You ain't gonna play. What you think?
Yeah, yeah, but there's a different story, man. There's a different story in every actions, man. So you gotta know how to try to play it safe, man. Everything calls for a reason. Everything done for a reason. You mean to tell me, boy got shot? He got shot, man, and nobody got arrested.
Nobody got arrested.
Nothing was on camera, man.
Nothing was on camera. Everything was quiet. It's quiet. It's no evidence, no nothing besides the bullets he got in his ass.
Okay, okay. So now he know to step up security, man. When
I
you
don't.
show when a woman's out there getting out of line, what do the big pimp have to go do?
You gotta go step. You gotta make him step off.
Step out that security, man. So that's
But
what he needs.
but
That's what he needs, young fella.
but here's the thing, right? Because I've known people who got shot in the ass, and I ain't gonna hold you. They're never the same again. Your career is pretty much over.
So
Once
who?
I well, let me say something. Because Plexico Boris shot himself in the. I don't. I believe he played after that.
Hey, what's good, Big Mike? He said, Big Pimpin', Pinky Pink. What's good, y'all? What's good, man? Your video sucks. Okay, number one hater. We need that. I,
Oh,
who
my
is
God,
that?
doing? Hey, what up? What up? To like to dislike ratio is crazy.
Yeah,
You ain't making it till you got haters.
yeah. You're not making it. You gotta have some.
You gotta have some,
You
man.
gotta have some. It,
But
it come with perfectness.
hey Mike, Big Mike, let me ask you a question, man. What do you feel about that situation? Do you feel like the shot was the shots that he took? Do you feel like it was intentional, or do you feel like it was just a crime of I don't want to call it passion because that's the wrong kind of wording. A crime of Uh,
A passion?
prime,
No.
prime of timing.
Crime of timing. It's
You know what I'm saying?
perfect timing.
Perfect timing. All right, look, listen, just shoot him. Because remember, he's not small. He's 6'2", like 200, like 50 something pounds. Bro, that's
Yeah. Yeah.
bro.
Perfect timing, man. That's perfect. On perfect timing.
You on perfect timing?
Everything is perfect timing.
I don't know, man.
uh,
I don't know, but we can
but
get off. We can get off
but
that because
he he
he
didn't,
not playing.
huh?
He's not playing. That's it. Long story short, he's not playing for a while neither. Not just one season. He might not play the next season either.
Yeah,
That rehab is gonna be hard as hell.
yeah,
Two things
yeah.
you need as a running back. Two things you need as a running back: your thighs, balls, and your ass, because you get hit.
Y'all, let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something. You don't know how that man body heals up. That man could come out. He could come out with a perfect
Clean bill of health.
Yeah, he could heal real good. So it'd been like he never had got shot. So
I got
you won't know until he get back on the court, or if he could get back on the court until they
I gotta
announce
see
that.
the, I gotta see the statistics of people who did get that kind of injury, how they return. You know how like if you tear your ACL, they tell you it's like 6 to 12 months rehab and you could be back on the floor playing. I want to know if there has been some kind of incident where that happened before and a player came right back. Because I know Plastico Burris did shoot himself in the leg. I remember that. And then I think he went to jail for shooting himself. So I don't know if he ever came back.
And then remember also some blew off his fingers and came
Yeah.
back. You
Yeah.
know, you had a dude in there in the league that was handicapped. You
I,
had all of that. Yeah, all of that.
what?
And
What?
he just retired this year too.
Oh, what's son name who got the who blew off his hand?
No,
Who
no, 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 no. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the dude that's handicapped.
Griffin?
Yeah, he got the chicken wing, one arm or some bugs.
Retired?
Huh?
He retired?
Yeah, he retired.
That's weird. He only played like 3 seasons, 2 seasons.
Yo, you know what that was about. You know
He
what
was
that was about.
giving him a chance for the disabled.
The disabled sports. You know he gonna be on one of those.
I mean, I get it. You know who I want to see? Do you ever see that one arm basketball player that's wilding right now?
Yeah, I seen him. I seen him.
I
I seen
want to
him.
see him get a shot. I don't care if he just come off and you give him
In the
2 minutes.
league, in the basketball league.
They say his one arm is unguardable. You can't double team him because he got
Yo,
one arm.
okay, all right, all right. What if they trap him and make him go if he's a lefty and they stick him to his left?
They tried that. He thrown it on people. He not playing.
He was playing against. He was playing against. I seen him play too. He was playing against high school kids. He wasn't playing against nobody in the league, really in the league, bro. Nobody in the professionals.
He do play. He played in. He played in. Nah, he played in a couple of spots. He played in the McDonald's tournament.
Come on, bro. I'm talking
You
about
know,
professional.
the McDonald's tournament is the A1 of the A1s.
I'm talking professional. You know what
Not
I mean? Like,
not yet, but I feel like better with training and all that. He got a jump shot. He got a shot. He could dunk. He got speed. He got defense.
yo, you really think in the NBA they're gonna let him do that? He gonna be allowed to
Hey,
do all of that stuff that he was doing? Nah,
listen,
bro.
Spud Webb was allowed to score in the NBA. Listen. The man was
We
like,
get that. We get that. But Spud Webb had two hands, and Spud Webb could dunk too. You ain't know that, neither.
yes,
All
that's what.
right then.
But every person he was playing against was 6 something and better.
I'm saying though, we understand that, but he had two hands, bro.
So what you saying? He can't catch a fast break. He can't catch a still in a
Oh,
jump.
how many fast breaks you going? How many fast breaks you gonna catch? How many times you gonna put him inside the game that he's gonna catch all of these fast
He
breaks?
got defense. It's not like he's a liability.
He damn sure is. He got one arm, bro. He got
He's not
one.
a liability.
Bro, once he reach and somebody hit him with a hard crossover, bam. What happens then?
His legs. He got to move his feet.
Man, listen, bro. I don't see that. I don't see that thing. I'm just like yo, Pimp said he don't see it. I don't see it.
I want to see. I want to see the game change. Like I really do want to see female basketball. I really want to see it at its highest potential. I want to see it like the NBA. I I would love to. I would love to. I would love to see that there's a person with a disability that gets a chance to play in the NBA. Matter of fact, there is somebody with a disability.
Go to the wheelchair. Go to the handicap. Go to the handicap
Kevin
sports.
Love. Kevin Love was diagnosed with a mental disability, a serious mental disability, and he
Your
played well.
boy, your boy that born LeBron moms had a mental is a disability too.
Yeah,
So Dante West, you understand that he had a mental issue
that
too.
boy, that boy is sad right there, man. That is a sad case of
Mental illness.
you should have never did it. That's
Yo,
a sad
yo,
case of
bro.
you never did
Yo, bro, I understand that one. I understand that one.
it.
Let me smell my flower once again.
You never did it because
Yo, but I'm gonna be realistic. Be realistic with you. That man was crying out for help and nobody helped him. So,
Michael Beasley is like that. Michael Beasley is
but he
crying
got
out.
control.
He said he need help. He said a lot of people. Oh, that's crazy. He said a lot of his family stole money from him, like crazy. Like
So what you think about the same thing with Robinson? It could have been a family member. It could have been somebody that he was letting. That's why he don't want to tell on them and maybe get them into trouble.
I can see that. I can see. That's why I'm asking you if it's a setup or is it a rob? Because it feels too much setup-ish. You know what I'm saying? It feels like too much chess pieces.
Yeah. that's what it was about. It was a setup. Yo, majority of people that got they crib raided and robbed that's with stars, somebody been in their home. Somebody that they so called sat there and say, yo, that was my man. I rocks with him and everything, and he's in there scheming or he's on the phone showing other people your home, how your home look. Oh, so when the next time you could get inside his crib or how you could get in there, because order for you to get past his gate and to get inside there, somebody had to let him in.
But he wasn't in the game. He was outside. So that's another thing. That's
Oh, he was outside when he shot him?
they say he was like by a nightclub or something like that when they caught him
On a nightclub.
by a nightclub. I don't know if he was in a nightclub.
Yo, once you become a big star, a big person, all of that stuff that you used to do ain't the same no more. You can't go out there and be everywhere you got to go. You got to have basically a bodyguard or entourage or somebody to go out there and help you and protect you. You can't really go out there on your own no more and do no shit like that. Like, yo, we going to party. That party and shit, the nightclub's supposed to come to you. You got a big check, put the nightclub inside your home.
Nope.
You
see what happened with Pop Smoke. Can't even do that.
Yo, you can do that because I seen people that really got money that they got clubs and everything. Like this dude that owns $100 million mansion. He got a nightclub. The nightclub is fire, nice. But ain't no way you would never getting in the front of his crib, getting inside his crib, because he don't take you that way. He take you another way that you comes in. Exactly. So you would never know, this and that, and to get on his property, it's going to be overprotected. So you got to have that at your home, bro. No more, or you can't just do the usual things you should do.
If you party, you got to go out there with security, and that means no fun. Nobody can come.
But then you understand? Let me take another of this. Do you understand? It's like yo, you putting your security at risk too. Even when you're going out there with security, you have armed security. Some of them have armed security. Some don't have armed security. So you really putting everybody at risk once you're going out there.
If I ever got to that point, well, I really don't like going out no more anyway. So pretty much, I'm wilding. I'm out there. I'm outside with it.
Thank you. So what is about is about that real. Is about that real. People don't want to stay stuck in the house. If he known from going outside every day and all day from partying and stuff, he's gonna keep that same mentality. And he's gonna want it more. He's gonna want it more because he's a star now. Now you got everybody.
Here's the crazy part. because rookies usually don't start, right? Unless you're a star quarterback, a star. He wasn't really a star running back.
Yo,
What happened was he just beat out everybody. He beat out the second and third year player that was running back. He outshined them, and he was actually going to get the starting position to play.
yeah, yo, bro.
That's why it makes me feel like, yo, somebody was like,
Yo, bro. That, but if they just smoked him and didn't get no money out off of that, that was a bad smoke. I would at least think he got robbed or attempted robbery, and then they popped him trying to take something.
Nothing. 2 shots and nothing off him. And that brings me into another topic where these college
it's envy too.
these college players are starting to get shot. NFL players, y'all really got to be careful. Y'all NBA, NFL, y'all got to be. They are guys.
You got a homie that been with you for like over 20 years. All of a sudden, he had the same goals as you had, and one of them made it. Do you know what comes with that? That comes with hate.
Envy.
Yep, that comes with hate. That comes with, oh, you know what? I want him back in the neighborhood with me. And then, you know, majority of those kids out there that don't have the big contracts, that's with football. A lot of them is either out there robbing somebody or killing somebody or shooting somebody.
Yep.
Because they don't have that kind of paper that these other stars is. And then, you know, they're going to take you a little while. You got to become a star in order for to get those top dollars. So that's where they at. That's where they stuck at.
I feel like it's a Jordan move. He took some bread. That's just my personal opinion. I don't really know the story. There's not too much information or details that they have given out. But from what I could tell you from ESPN was that nothing has been done because nothing was being said. But I feel like it was a Michael Jordan move. He got paid, or he was maybe betting against himself.
But then you get shot in your leg and in your buttocks.
That's your career.
It depends, yo. Every leg shot ain't the same, bro. Every leg shot, in and out.
I understand that. You could die from a leg shot. I understand that, but I'm saying he didn't get shot just in the leg. He got shot in the thigh and the buttocks.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest muscle you have in your body.
Yo, who is Hazy Vote?
Nah, that's my goddaughter.
Oh, okay. Say pimp, hooray!
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, but that's little situations that you can fix. Mm-hmm. He can see who did that, and I know he know who did that. So either it's going to be a retaliation,
or he gonna be a civilian,
or exactly. So he got either one, but for retaliation, nobody got nothing. They didn't rob him. They didn't, or maybe he could have just been at the
wrong place, wrong time.
Exactly, that could be that too.
I was talking to somebody.
Remember, he's in Washington. He's in Washington, one of the murder capitals, one of the worst towns, like Washington D.C. or Washington or whatever part of Washington.
D.C. You right?
He
in Washington D.C.
Yeah, so you know what that comes with. That comes with problems. So I'm like, you basically in the hood. Remember when Marcus Camby came here? What happened to him?
All right, you're right about that.
You remember?
I remember myself.
You remember Marcus Camby came in and his family got shot. Nigga, he got shot. His sister got killed.
Ain't playing with nobody out there. You got too much money.
That's hate, you know, and it's so sad to say that you sending one of your homies or somebody knows where you moved to, where your new home is at, and all that. You don't take them to your second home, your play home, your home that's just a bachelor home for everybody else to go to. You're taking them to your personal home, or they putting your address in public out there.
Yep.
So there's no turning back from that. There's no getting around from that one with him. It's just, you just needed better security, man. I know this time, he know his career is more important than anything. He's gonna have tougher security, and then hopefully he don't have the street dudes to be his security. He got to come and get me, pimp. Come and
Yep.
get me, pimp, pimp.
Might
You know
have
what I mean? And
to
you be good.
step off, bitches. Step off.
You just step off. That's all I tell them. Just step off. Back up and step off. Move to the side. Move
Let,
to the side.
let's keep
The
this
pimp
show.
coming through.
Let's keep this
Smell
show
the
going.
roses.
What's this next situation, man?
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We going back up to the motherland, to the promised land. Oh, the woman's is at Mississippi.
Mississippi, pimper.
Mississippi. I gotta smell it for people out there in Mississippi. God damn it,
We
y'all.
going.
We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Right now, down there. You got a dude up there hijacking planes, taking planes, and talking about he wanted to crash it. He wanted. What's up with this dude?
Laugh. I don't mean to laugh because hijacking a plane. I've flown plenty of places. I'm sorry. That's a scary situation.
Yo, but where I was coming from with it at is that it have to be in the water. That's why they water shortage and they water's going on right now. All that water is going down. Duke must have drunk some of that water, and it was something in that water made him to go do that.
All our water is terrible, man.
All the water is terrible. And what I'm saying is like they just now talking about that they so-called supposed to fix some of the pumps and getting some of the water to come back to the people. But when you fixing up those pumps and you're trying to give it back, the water runs back to them people. You got to let that water run for a little while, for a whole minute. So because there's still contamination in there. You got rust particles. You got all kind of stuff that's inside that water. So to me, it brings back like a flashback from the Flint, Michigan joint, the joint that's going on in Jersey and certain parts of Jersey where these people is drinking. They got those leg pipes and they still running them through the system, and the kids is getting sick and poison. You got kids with now brain functional diseases and all kinds of stuff like that, asthma going up and all that. That's all that probably through that water. So they trying to fix that up. They trying to lace it up right now for these people. So I don't know. I don't know.
Nah, that water that no from what I read, I didn't read about the Mississippi water, but I did read like somewhere around there, like Kentucky, which I believe is still in the South, right?
Yeah.
Kentucky was hit with a major flood, like a 1 in 100 year system where they got hit with like 24 inches of rain,
Mm-hmm.
like that, and it might have been because of the Mississippi water, like one of the pipelines breaking. I don't know.
Nah, but I think before that, before the flooding, I think it happened before the flooding. It's an effort to restore the supply and suffer, and it's a back set. Friday, it became a back set when a chemical imbalance, some chemicals was inside of that water. They detected it was unbalanced.
Giving them kids autism and all kinds of, and you can't even sue because by the time that class action suit is like filed and filled out and everybody, bro, half of y'all be already dumbfounded and dead.
Yo, you gotta understand too. All of this stuff hitting all of these other little cities
Other countries.
and in the countries, little cities in these countries. The same thing that's going on here in New York City that a lot of people us ain't complaining about or talking about because we having water problems, we having water issues. If you don't put on your filter on your water, you be drinking what's all in there. I remember when in Manhattan we had looked like mice doodle, mice hair, and they fur was inside of the water. Now, mind you, rats be swimming in that water too. There's a lot of stuff that be in that water.
Yes, they do.
So what they said goes first? The drinking water. Once you're drinking water, water is consistent in everything. So you need that. That's how you handle the people. You start with their water first.
The bottled water, I just read pure water. I think it's called pure life, pure water, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just read the ingredients on there, and it should say that is tap water.
Frost the water.
It's
Regular water that you drink.
it's purified tap water. Like what?
Yo,
Like you
why
really
is
that up?
why is water not free?
A lot of stuff that we're supposed to get
These
is
are essential necessities that you need should be free.
energy. Energy's supposed to be free. And they still taxing us heavily on energy. Oil is free. That shit come from the land. You nope. What else? What else is not free? Corn oil, food itself. You gotta pay just to eat. You
To
gotta pay.
eat. What pimps don't like to eat? They like to eat. You gotta pay for that too.
You gotta pay for everything, man. You gotta pay like you weigh.
You gotta do that, man.
And I know where it's from. Oh, you know what this topic makes me think of, right? Because I just read some shit in the news that Elon Musk said the first city on the moon, I believe it was the moon, will be up with over a million. I think he said a million residents by 2050
And where's that at?
on the moon.
On the moon?
On the moon. Right? Now, I'm only bringing that up, right? Because just so happens that when that comes out, a lot of these issues are coming to play.
Yo, they try to send the rocket up there right now to the moon. Don't you know it had two kind of difficulties that they had to hold it they're doing another relaunch. They're trying to do another relaunch. Why is that? Why does that keep happening?
Boy, I don't know, but I know that boy right there, he go up into space every goddamn week.
How is that so?
I don't know. Yo, bro, my brain's been racked about that question. Bro, you should remember. What channel was that on? Because there was a channel in a day for that rocket launch.
That used to be on channel 13, used to hit it up. Channel 7 used to hit it up. It was a couple of channels that would hit it up. But basically,
it was only on Tuesdays.
Huh?
It was only on Tuesdays, and you used to get to watch it when you was in school. Now he's doing it every week he's taking people up there. Every week he's just jump on a spaceship, bro. He's just gonna go around the orbit and come back home. Every week.
These the only people that could go out of orbit and goes into orbit without having no technical difficulties.
And aliens be.
If they don't have no technical difficulties, you know how that works? They ain't never even been up there. Yeah.
Or maybe they have.
Nah, bro. To the moon? To the moon. To the moon. Elon Musk?
He said by 2050. Right?
When he got in his rocket, where did he go?
Bro, I don't know.
He went out of space, didn't bring nothing back. He's doing all of this, spending up all of this money and not bringing out one piece of it.
We've been hearing it's habitable. We've been hearing that there's water on the moon.
Yo, I don't know what's on the moon.
Huh?
I don't know what's on the moon. I never seen no human being on the moon. Personally, myself, I never seen that. I heard that somebody went to the moon and then never went back. Why when the first try you did, you didn't keep on succeeding and keep on. Once you land there, it should have already been civilization there. You should have been already bringing that back there.
That's true.
Yo, don't tell me you just went on the moon. Don't tell me you just went to the moon, and I have no proof that you went to the moon. They said, yo, they got so many stories. Yo, aliens told them not to come back. That's a funny one, right? So they keep on pimping. You pimping all around the world. Is the world round or flat? When you answer that one, when they can answer that one and tell me the truth, for the people that went out there in space and went out there in the world and seen the whole world.
What did Shaq say? Shaq said, he said, I've sat in my house is on the lake. He said, I've sat in my house. My house never rotated. I'm on water. If the world is round, my house should be rotating because it's on water. He said it should be rotating just right with the earth. He was like, my house never moved, so how's the earth? It got to be flat.
Yo, it's things that make you go, We're not a scientist. And remember, they tell you scientists ain't always right. So they can't approve. If a scientist was right, they would be able to know how to fix that Mississippi problem. They would know how to fix that Detroit Flint problem that nobody's talking about right now. Again, they would know how to fix all of that. They would know,
You don't remember the black guy who he invented the water system that takes dirty water and purify it
and filter it. Remember, they was doing that in the army a long time ago.
He did. I think he did it for Detroit. He did a couple of things in Detroit. And the government. I'm not going to say the government. Allegedly, the government burnt like the cords and everything inside of it, so that the system wouldn't work because he wouldn't tell them how he did it.
But then now you come out with a white dude talking about this is how you make air from water, right?
I remember that.
That just recently. Then you make the air from water. What you did? Stole somebody else's. That's all they do. They steal somebody else's patent. They go and get it patent before you could go and get it patent, and there you go. Now they own it, and you work for them, and this is how they've been doing it for many a years. And then after that man did that, he disappears, and they take over. So that's been going on for many a years, many years. And like what I don't understand too with that Mississippi with the airplane thing, I don't understand how did they let him get on the airplane, and how did he know how to drive that plane so good to do a whole lot of stuff. And I'm like,
them simulation games, they'll teach you. Simulation games ain't real life, but if you know how to just get off the ground, it's much easier.
You're not gonna tell me you're gonna get behind Gran Turismo 7 and know how to drive a car after you finish playing Gran Turismo 7. No, that's not gonna work.
All right. So
it's not gonna work.
if you have the gas pedal and the whole setup, and then you get into a real car,
it's not gonna work. Not work.
Not professional, but yeah, you pretty much know how to drive.
It's not. Yo, I had the whole steering wheel set for the Xbox 360 and all that.
You stole my car.
Yeah, exactly. And it was way different from the video game car. That's what I'm thinking. I'm in a video game now. Huh?
You was driving like you wasn't Gran Turismo.
Exactly. I'm thinking I'm in the video game now. Yeah. I started to see dumb stuff. I started to see dumb stuff. If I crash, the car's still gonna be good. Only thing I got to do is just drive it to the gas thing. They're gonna fix it. I'm still seeing different stuff. Like,
you thought you was a Grand Theft Auto?
So I was in GTA. I'm ready to jump out the car and carjack another car and jump in that car and we out. I was in GTA, pimping. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be realistic, but how did they let him carjack? Plane jack a airplane and then let him drive around up in the air?
In 1968, this is documented. So in 1968, a guy at a bar with his friends drunk, and he said, "Yo, I bet you I could steal a plane." Right? Drunk. I could steal a plane. I bet you I could steal a plane and land it in the middle of Times Square.
And I remember that.
Yeah, not only did he steal a plane and land it perfectly, he did it twice.
I remember that. But I don't think that he just knew how to drive that plane all by himself and all of that. There's a lot of buttons and switches on that. I don't know how he communicate that. I don't know how he be able to pull the throttle up.
What kind of plane was it?
Huh?
Was it one of them things that float on the water? Was it one of them things that like a crop duster? The one that flies it can fly high, but it's usually just to spread shit over the grass and stuff to make it eat healthy and all of that.
Yeah.
Was it a plane?
Regardless of the fact, It was a plane, bro. It was a plane.
I don't
For first time driver, first time driver, you're not gonna get that on point, bro. You're not gonna get it on point. You're not gonna know how to read those them AVR buttons on there. You're not gonna be able to know how to do none of that, bro.
What if his dad was a pilot?
Huh?
What if his dad was a pilot or somebody he knew was a pilot and he
That's what I'm saying. You have to have some kind of training.
He had to have some training.
Yeah, you have to have some kind of training. But I think that they did say he was working in a near airport, something like that. He was working for one of them. So that's how
he had all right, so remember that little kid who stole a city bus?
Yeah.
Driving his life. He drove a city bus for miles, no crashes, no nothing. All he did was just look at it and was like, all right, well, this is how they do it. You gotta turn this, you gotta press this, and let's go.
You got a big choice with that one though. You got somebody that's inside of a car that can drive that car off, like go straight. It don't take a genius to drive a car. The car's already in drive and all of that. Only thing he had to do is just jump behind it, put his feet on the gas, and then what's it? With an airplane, you got to do all of this aviate. Some of these numbers, the airplane is not reading right. That you can't he switched the wrong button. Then what happens?
See, that's the reason why I was asking you what kind of plane it was, because if it was like a Boeing 357, like one of those things, right? 750.
I don't think so.
Right, then that would be crazy because I know that's a commercial airplane. But if it was like a crop duster, yes, the altitude matters. But if it was a crop duster, you don't really have to worry too much about altitude. You just got to know you got to be above the power lines.
Yo, you got to know which button that you switching on. You got to know how you pulling. If you pulling it up to make it fly up, if you pulling it down to make it what's name. You got to know if you driving in a straight lane, is you gonna come close to hitting the building. You got to know all of that, bro. If you don't have no kind of aviation, know what, son, you's a blind pilot driving in the air, and then they get you to turn the plane around, and you land the plane.
Oh, he got caught.
He landed the plane in a field. Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. So it must have been a crop. So if he landed in the field, it must have been a crop duster plane.
And he landed in the field.
Because I see like so because of where I live at, I do see a lot of crop dusters, and when you see them, they don't look like your typical pilot. They look like just a run-of-the-mill old guy who just likes to try stuff. And I've seen it. I've seen them. They got the signs. Watch out for planes that fly low, and they just very low, and they just breezing the stuff. I don't know. I also seen a plane. Well, I didn't see a plane crash, but there was a plane crash over here. One of them crop dusters did go down.
Mm-hmm.
So,
so he landed with great precision. He landed it cool without even if they told him how to do it. He should know how to did it when he flew off.
Yeah, whatever. Damn, he's done because you got to deal with the air marshals after that. Because now you're evading private airspace, and I don't know if you noticed, but when you buy a house,
that's a weapon.
Yeah, when you buy a house, right? So when you buy a house, technically you get sued by everybody. When you buy a house, you own the minerals on the bottom of you, right? So the dirt under you, and you own the airspace over your house. So if he flew past hit that somebody's home, they can actually sue him.
Thank you. A whole lot of stuff can go down behind that.
Yeah.
A whole lot of stuff. That's why I was wondering, did he drink some of that Mississippi water, or did he got the last bit of it? What was in the barrel?
The last sip?
The last sip? What was in the barrel that would make him jump the gun like that?
Some people, what if he was playing in it for years?
To do what?
It was just an opportunity.
To do what?
Just fly the plane. He never got a chance. He always been the guy fixing the engine or something, but he never got to fly. And he was like, you know what? Before I decide to die, I'm gonna fly this motherfucker.
Yo, that was a poor decision. And then you get caught. It ain't nothing funny, man. Ain't nothing funny. Yo, we gotta start promoting that too. Ain't nothing funny. You heard? Because
you know this. I'm gonna let you know this. The minute he took that plane off the ground, it was no longer a state criminal. That was federal. Instantly. The minute he
instantly,
left that ground, it was federal because now you're dealing with federal airspace. You're supposed to contact the air contract the air control people, so you let them know, hey, listen, I'm flying this plane right here. The space is clear in the air because if not, he could have got caught up with a flock of birds. Flock of birds could have hit the plane
freak
engine.
the flock of birds.
Now he killing a whole bunch of other people.
Freak the flock of birds. When he went up there, and he got in that plane. He broke the Patriot Act.
Yep.
Remember, he broke that Patriot Act.
Yep.
Once he touched that, he could have got shot out the sky, bro.
It depends on how high he was.
No, he could have got shot out the sky, bro. They is not playing with that no more. Because you know the day is coming up.
Yep.
They is not playing with that. They not playing with that.
I'm surprised they didn't lay him down.
Exactly. They're not playing with that. You're not. Thank you.
They should have laid him down like a nice perm.
Now, from him doing that, you just opened up a whole nother can of worms. Somebody else could do that all over again. So where was this? Thank you.
What I'm trying to get you, like, what is the legal backing of the situation? Is he allowed? Is it just a regular criminal crime or is it a federal crime? So what does that hold? What's the penalty?
Yo, partner, I just told you broke the Patriot Act. When you break the Patriot Act and you go across the grain, you know what that penalty is? That man probably liable to get maybe 7 to 10 years in jail in a federal prison. Because also pimping, they got that man name in the mud, saying that Pimp was talking about driving into Walmart.
So not only now you're a terrorist. Now you're not just breaking out. You're a terrorist because you
Come on. Even if you were playing, son, you don't play like that. Yo, we are now in a Patriot Act, bro. You don't play like that, bro. You touching stuff like that don't belong to you, man. You don't touch that, pimp.
Boy is ready to go down, man. He's going down. He's going down.
He's ready to die, like Biggie said.
But what they say is easier to be in a federal prison than to be in a regular jail.
Hell no.
It's worse.
What's the difference?
I haven't been to either.
What's the difference?
Federal, I think it's 23. I think it's 20.
There is no difference.
22.
You're still in jail. What's the difference between jail? There is no difference.
I heard it just. I don't know if it's safer, but I heard it's.
There's no difference, bro. You in jail. The same shit can happen to you in the regular jail can happen to you inside a federal jail, or maybe even worse.
Depending on your classifications, yeah.
So we can't go for that. We can't hear that. What's the difference between federal jail and a regular jail?
Hey,
There's no difference. You in a jail.
Just imagine going to jail. They can be like, yo.
Pimp.
He said, what you in here for, man? I just embezzled $28 million, man. They ain't getting none of it. When I get home, I'm good. What you in here for? I just stole a plane. I just stole it. I just flew a
Yo, you might, pimp. You might don't even have to tell them, pimp. Yo, let me tell you something. They might have seen you on TV themselves.
Oh, you famous. You famous. Yeah, that boy here, he famous.
You famous. What you need that plane for?
Hey, listen, man. Notoriety. A lot of people just want their name. I know a lot of people who do. I don't know a lot of people, but I've heard of a lot of people doing things in the name of having a name. Like, hey, look, I want to be famous. I want to be out. I want people to remember my name. And then when they do that, it's like, at what consequence? At what cause do you want these people to name?
At what cause, player? You know. Some of them just do that for the cause. Some of them don't even have no home, player, for the go to. So you know what they said. I get what three course meal I get a cot, I get a bed, I get a rest, and I get the exercise, I get to make phone calls. I still complain, and so some of them might feel like that's home, player. And then some people isn't that important, so they need to do something that makes people like, oh, yo, he did this. Do you remember? We could go back into history and show he stole the plane and he drew this and he did that. Like, some people want that. But then, what could you say?
Let me put the last question out there for you. I just want to hear your take on this. It could be a topic, but I just want to hear your issue on this, right?
Yeah, Pimp.
PC Sniper, right? Went out with his father, right? He was
Who, Marvel?
He was 17 when he got locked up.
Who,
right?
Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was 17 when he got locked up, right? He's talking about reopening the case because technically they gave him life and he was still a minor. Do you think he should be given time?
A fair trial?
Yeah.
A fair trial course. At the timing, they saying he was a minor.
Yeah.
So he was manipulated.
Yeah.
So it's easy for you to manipulate a minor. Like giving a minor, I thought that they've been had stopped that player.
They did, right? Because of the severity of the crime.
That's what I'm saying, player.
They decided to give him, I think it was Virginia or something like that, Washington.
He went through the city. He went through the towns and all of that, everything down there. But where it goes to say that at that time it was fair because he had a lot of people on edge. Everybody was on edge, like, yo, do we go? We don't know if we going by the wrong gas station or we going by this wrong place, and then we get assassinated. Don't know where it's coming from. Now, at that time, I could say Marvel was a kid, right? And yeah, a kid is easy to be manipulated. But at once upon a time, that's why they feel that he got to get 25 years because they don't know how serious was the manipulation.
Was he even manipulated? He could have been.
Thank you. So that's what I'm saying. Now we go and let a mentally challenged person back out there on the streets that's liable to do it again, or maybe even be bigger than what he was last time. So we don't want to take that chance. We don't want to run out there and go take that chance and go on, and then boom, pow.
So when he gets retrial, you feel like it should just be life in prison, never come out again?
That's what he might get. That's what he got. Remember, you took lives, bro. You took lives. That still don't justify the lives that have been taken, bro.
It doesn't, but he was not supposed to get life. He was supposed to get the max sentence was for him
18, 15,
20 years. Huh? 20, I think 24 years. He wasn't supposed to get life.
All right, within the 20 years that he been in there, about half of that.
He's not half. He's been in there majority. He went in 17. Right now, that man is like 36, 37.
All right, then. He only been in like 19 years. Huh?
20, like 20 years.
All right, say off of hand the 20. So to let this man come home from 20 years, that all of these other people that he didn't wounded, that he didn't kill, or he didn't, what's the name? That's too early. That's too early of a show. I'm saying everybody deserve a fair trial, but that these people deserve a fair trial that he was going around there shooting. He didn't have no beef with them, no kind of understanding that he was angry. Just because one other person was angry how society was treating him in the world, the jobs and this discriminations and all of that, and then you go take it upon yourself to go out there and just murder innocent people. That's the same thing happened in the supermarket. You just go over there and you just take it upon whatever the lemons you getting in your life. You goes out there and go and give everybody else the same handle that you getting, man. Go take care of that. Go fix that. So with him getting 20 years, I feel that was kind of that's fair. And if he deserved more, then hey, I'm not the judge, I'm not God, but he got to answer. You see, the older guy that was with him, he died in prison. Muhammad, he died in prison.
That was his father, right?
That wasn't his father.
Oh, that was just somebody, a regular member.
Yeah, help raise him. That man knew that. That man knew that boy and helped raise them, and they came together. I wasn't his real father.
Oh, that's crazy.
I wasn't his real father. But you know what it is? It's a kid. It's a kid. That what's going on today in today's world with the kid. There's great manipulation. You know, it's easy for them to get manipulated from adult. And then at that time of his first shooting, you know that shit was a genuine rush for this dude. Oh, I'm
Yep.
gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, we didn't get caught with it. We didn't get caught. Let's go and hide. Key it up. Key. All right, you ready for your next job? You know, until you get caught, that's when you start feeling sorrow for yourself or you start feeling the pain. But when you didn't get caught from the whole time, you just constantly keep doing what you're gonna do.
Uh,
So
let's hope they keep that man in there then.
yeah, respectfully, because
Back out. You've been institutionalized. First of all, you went in crazy. Now you institutionalized.
you smarter.
You smarter. You gonna get away. You gonna do something more.
So now you know a way to get up out of all of the dumb shit. You looking for all of these little you know what? I got it. This is how I'm gonna get up off of this one, and this is how I'm gonna get up. You're gonna play mental. You're gonna play like your mental health is messed up. You know, and it only comes from a pimp. A real true pimp will tell you the truth. You know, I don't speak no lies. I speak the truth. You know, I do all the pimping shit. For you don't have to go out there and pimp.
Stone, what's good, Stone?
Yo, Quells was good, man. You know, you got this pimp up here. This pimp out of Bonester. You know.
Hey man, we gotta get off this though, man. I gotta go enjoy my daughter's party, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast.
You are ready. You are ready. I want to give a shout out to Jayla. To happy birthday to Jayla. Coming from the fly pimp ever you've seen. You know, I'd like to give a shout out to Quelly, cuz I'd like to give a shout out to Hazy Vox and Mike. I'd like to give a shout out to Jay and your face, Eddie Bry with the Crocs, and Pippa Moster. I'd like to give a shout out to my daughter, B Cage, motherfucking Misha, motherfucking Tay, and my wife A. So you know, I can give a shout out to even Peyton, coming from a fly pimp like me, baby.
Oh, pay.
Word up, man. Enjoy your day though, bro. You know, shit lessons, man.
Be out there soon to come check y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Pimp, hooray, baby.
Pimp, baby. Let's go.
Okay. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Alligator.